Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of NMB Takoyaki Parties, episode 117. Most of us are all here in the same place for once. I mean, we did this a couple months ago. I'm Matt. I'm joined by Arda.
Hey everyone, I'm still in Osaka until tomorrow.
And then he goes back to Indonesia. And then Jeff is also here.
I'm enjoying my karaoke bar ice cream.
And then Arxes is also here, but he's not actually here with us physically. He's with us over the magic of the internet.
The internet is wonderful. Otherwise, how would we know about NMB?
Anyway, so today's show, we're going to talk about the big concerts that happened at Zepp Bayside, Osaka. There's some big announcements that happened after one of the concerts, so we're going to talk about those. We're also going to just talk about all the little events that got announced over the course of the past month. A lot of these little festivals and little mini lives that NMB will be participating in the coming month or so. So, actually, first we're going to talk about the showroom bullshit. We talked about that last, it was finishing up. I think we had a couple days left. We last talked about it, but they were doing the showroom bullshit for the Tokyo Idol Festival, which team was going to show up besides the main Sabatsu. And when we were looking at last time, basically M was in the lead, but then N suddenly came out of nowhere. But then now just a false flag, a red herring, because she just gave up halfway through and just M ended up winning, it seems like.
It was like a super rich Koji Yoshi who dropped a ton of money in one day. And he said, if I can make it to the final stream, I will make sure you win. But he didn't appear in the last stream.
Bastard.
And then,
just fake hype until the end.
Yeah, and then Team M was worried that guy was gonna show up, so they went overkill and won by I don't
14 million or something.
Yeah, crazy amount of money. The Team M stream was towers. The animation kept going for 10 minutes after the stream ended.
Yeah, and also they did a thank you stream after 1 week after the contest is over.
Yeah, all the teams did actually.
Yeah.
So are you satisfied, Jeff? Who'd you want B2 to win, or?
I didn't care about this. I didn't spend money.
Yeah.
It's showroom bullshit.
If B2 went, I would feel guilty about not going to TIFF a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. M, they get their story with Mikana and Anju's last thing, and then Hono being captain. So good, happy for them.
And also on the note of Team M going to Tokyo Idol Festival, is actually just came up just yesterday actually. So they're doing a special little game corner segment where they're going to be playing Taiko Drum Master. And Juma is going to be showing up at that because she's the Taiko Drum Master expert.
And evidently she didn't get banned from all Taiko no Tatsujin work after her mini scandal.
She just got banned from that TV show. But she already won the challenge, so she doesn't need to be on the TV show anymore. No need to retread old ground.
She'll never go on TV again.
Yeah, unless she gets in Simbatsu. But then else that means NMB won't go on TV ever again either. So.
I mean, hey, that's...
By the time if she can get into Senbatsu, that's a bad sign.
It's quite possible that they'll just never be on television again.
And also Wakapon's going to be at some special, what is this, Tanka?
Meeting.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks to one Wakapon tweet at the end of February this year, and it got responded from the master itself. So I think she got the invitation for the meeting at TIFF this year.
Is that woman in this event?
Yeah.
Oh, she is. Okay.
What's the name? The Tawara Machi.
Okay. Good for her. Good for Wakapon.
The clout chasing pays off. Alright. So there's that. So that's the big one, but then also have a bunch of these other little events happening. Let's see. There's also another TIF with the Asia tour thing. It's
So I think it's on the same day, August 3rd, but then NMB will just appear twice. So their original performance, and then they have this thing called TIF Asia Tour. I guess like they bring some Japanese groups to other places in Asia, and then they also bring some local groups from those places to Japan. So like in this list, I saw some group from Hong Kong. Actually, Matt, like when he posted that, he like fake news. He thought NMB was going to Hong Kong again.
Well, there's also that other thing they're doing that's like in Shanghai.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. That's separate though.
That's a different thing. That's a different day, and that's some other like anime festival or something happening there. Or
No, it's related to 48 Group, I think.
okay, yeah, because like AKB.
Anyway,
will be
yeah,
there,
back to TIFF. Yeah, so the Senbatsu will just appear in 2 different stages, but the TIF Asia one, they can't. The Team M members have their performance at almost the same time, so they can't appear in that one. It's like
So how about the Senbatsu one? It says also in Team M. Which one they will choose?
the regular Senbatsu one, the M members are there, like Mew and, for example, Mikana.
I think there's like a couple members that aren't in the Asia tour one.
Yeah, the M members.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we got that. So that's on August 3rd. Yeah, that's when it's happening. August 4th is the TV Asahi Mainichi Fest. I think it's the thing they used to do with the summer, the Coca-Cola, the Summer Fest or whatever, Summer Station.
Yeah, it's
now it's rebranded or whatever, and it's at the Roppongi Hills Arena, which I think maybe I'm not sure if it's the same place, different place, but it's in the same area.
It's the same.
It's all in Roppongi, and I believe that's also like I think it's not the full Senbatsu. I think it's like 10 members or something like that. Yeah,
but it's basically Senbatsu.
I mean no Mew though, so no point in going. I wasn't gonna go anyway, even if she was there. That, and then they have the Sports Kids Festival thing. They do this like every year. I think it's over. This one's not at the Edion Arena though. This one's at a different one this year, isn't it? It's like at the like the.
Oh, it's different.
I think so. And also, only Mako's the only one officially announced for that one. That was the one I think Karen used to go on that.
In past years they had like 8 members or something.
Other members going there and like doing like the on-site reporting, and the little
in the
janky stream.
stream.
Yeah. But that's happening. They announced the Sasuke Idol, I guess, branch of the Sasuke show they do at the end of the year. And Mako is going to be showing up in that as well. Rest in peace, Anju. Anju's robbed. She's leaving. And then Wakatan is randomly going to be there as like her supporter. Because apparently Mako like asked for like a member to come be like her support, and she wanted Sakatan, but it ended up being Wakatan instead. So.
Sorry.
Wrong time.
They just read the wrong character. Whoops.
Yeah. Always happens to Albara, right?
It's okay. Nobody wants to see Sakatan anyway.
No. Okay.
Yeah, that's like a special idol episode of Sasuke, or
it's like a qualifier round because usually it's like Sakurazaka or whoever like will go on there. Because like Anju, I think like competed or she auditioned for last year or last couple of years, but didn't make it to the final round.
Yeah. But you can fans can actually go watch it.
Yeah.
And sit in like the cheering section for each group.
Yep. Okay. So this Manatsu Toshi Densetsu Lala Fest at Osaka. Some other live thing. It's not on here, but also the Chika Patsu, the little Chika Idol thing that they've done for the last few years. It's been 9th gen, now 10th gen's going this year.
Yeah, and also NMB is gonna do mini live at Kyocera Dome on August 9.
August 9th, okay,
Yeah, for I think before Hanshin game.
Yeah.
Hanshin versus Yakult.
Yeah. They said it was gonna be the Chu Strike Senbatsu, but then of course there's some missing members. So then Yayoi's in it, and then So I think that Kato's doing first pitch that day, actually. I think. So they're doing a mini live before the game as well. Probably only like two songs, something like that. I really want to go, but all the Hanshin games are sold out, so you have to buy super expensive resale tickets, and there are barely any available. And I also am traveling that day, so I can't go to that. So people who find a way, I hope they take videos.
There's also finally Kojima and Kato getting their wish of performing at Kyocera Dome.
Yeah, enjoy it, because it's the only time we're going to see NMB and Kyocera.
So, also on that same day, or like, it's like, is this literally the same day? Like later that night, they're going to Shanghai. Well, they said NMB.
So they announced something. Well, actually, NMB hasn't announced it, but fans found it.
It's on like Weibo,
There's a like
red dot or something like that.
So the red note.
Same thing.
The SNH or rather AKB48 team SH, I guess, has their anniversary, and then there's like something tied up with the AKB 20th anniversary in Shanghai. So like AKB and NMB are going there on August 10th, so the day after the Kyocera Dome. So people think they're gonna fly from Kansai like the night of August 9th on one of the last flights, and then probably the next day perform that thing. We don't know any details of like.
I guess there's only 8 members or 7 members.
Yeah.
7 members.
It's quite possible for them to fly at night and then do rehearsal in the morning and perform at
Yeah.
evening.
Well, it's only like a 2 to 3 hour flight. Actually, I checked, and they would arrive just before midnight China time. And
it was a shorter flight than going to Indonesia.
Yeah.
No connecting through Manila this time.
Yeah, no, connecting to Philippines.
You can't have Wakapon's show pow. But so there's no official announcement from NMB, and the only thing we have seen is like from the announcement from Red Note. But I know some rumors from like the Chinese and Hong Kong fans that they say Mikana might go.
Gas.
And Ayapyeon. But they say Chihi and Kojin will not go. So we'll see. Like, I think we might not know anything until like pictures appear of them landing in Shanghai.
Will people be?
I think they will announce it before. I think 1 week or 2 weeks before the show.
Yeah, I guess there's still some.
Well, it's like 2 weeks today, isn't it?
Yeah, super short notice. Even shorter notice than the Hong Kong festival last year.
Yeah, I mean, considering member health currently, like Miu is going down, so maybe management still monitoring who is healthy enough to fly.
That's possible. And then I don't know, like visas might be an issue. I think Japanese people get visa-free access to China, but obviously if they're there for work, they have to make more arrangements. And then, as you like Matt, and even if Matt and I wanted to go as U.S. citizens, we have to like apply for visas. So not going to this.
Yeah, we'll get banned from going to the U.S.
Yeah.
Why are you in China?
Do you need visa for just, I think, 24 hours stay?
You can do visa free, but you have to transit to somewhere else, the third country.
Okay.
So we can't do a quick trip.
Also, no notice is short notice for the fuckboys. They'll be there no matter what.
And they'll find a way.
Okay. Right. Yes, that. This is like the first time they actually done like an over. Did they do Hong Kong earlier this year, or was that last year?
That was a year ago.
Okay.
Always every year at least one.
Yeah. It's like they're like for this year, the whole expo year and the whole Osaka Karasekai thing. It was the only trip this year. So my only hope is in Misaki, but it's even less relevant to bring her to Shanghai than it is to Hong Kong. That's why people are saying, oh, because it's like maybe the time is too tight that they're going to send non-Sabatsu members, but it's probably not going to be the case. Okay, and then what else we got here?
Neokasen, some like idol fest in Tokyo organized by the group. I think Neo Japanism, but it's like multiple venues around Shibuya, and so it's like a definitely that group. I think is like very chica, very like crazy fans jumping around. The fuck boys might enjoy it, but most NMB fans will not really fit in, so I'm not going to that. Also, it's still while I'm traveling, so I can't go. But that one is like 8 members only, and Yayoi is one of them. Oh, that's all I remember. I think it's mostly like 8th and 9th gen. Do you see the page, the news page? Oh, I think it might have been only on like the Neokasen Twitter. Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, Spotify. Those Chica Idol videos.
Oh yeah, and then like Ami and Sakura are in it. So it's super rare.
But you still won't go, right?
And Risa also. No, I can't. Unless I cut my trip short. Go from Sendai to Tokyo.
Yeah, it's like 3rd-tier members.
No.
Plus Ayapon and Rapon.
Yayoi is almost Senbatsu.
Almost doesn't count as actual. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Okay. There's also the soccer. Did we talk about that last time? That come? No, I don't think so. The soccer.
No.
Gimba. No, not that Gimba.
Gamba.
Soreso and like the NMB, except for Mako, is going to show up at that thing.
Yeah, it's Senbatsu except Makoji.
Yeah.
Because Makoji has worked with their rival, Cereso. So yeah, there's 2 big J1 soccer teams in Osaka. The Gamba Osaka in the north and then Cereso in the south. So they hate each other. But then, yeah, so they're doing a pregame and halftime performance at the Gamba match. And so this one will be more worth it than the Hanshin game in terms of like getting the ticket, because the tickets actually went on sale after the announcement, but you had to like join the fan club for Gamba, and luckily I had a friend who's in the fan club, so he helped me get tickets. But yeah, so a long time ago, like NMB did some Gamba cheerleader thing, like Chihi was there. This was like almost 10 years ago. But yeah, it's interesting. Through Kojudin's Gamba work, I guess they got this opportunity. I also find it kind of funny because 11th anniversary, they did that thing where they randomly wore the soccer jerseys. Like some of the members here, including Chihi, wore Cereso, but they're still invited. Because they don't have, it's not actual work with Cereso. Only Makochi has real work, so she can't do this Gamba thing. And the funny thing was that Makochi, like after this news was announced, she tweeted like she subtweeted like, oh, because I'm like 100% pink, the sakura, like that's the color of Cereso. And then like she got like people quote tweeted her. It was half and half. Like some Gamba fans were like, yeah, fuck you, fuck Cereso. We don't want you. And then half of them were like, yeah, I'm a Gamba fan, but I respect her like dedication,
her integrity.
Yeah, and of course Cereso fans loved it. And then after that, she got a whole bunch of like other Cereso work announced. So good for her.
Yeah, such in Mako's place, Hono will be. Yeah. Right there, Hono.
Oh, so you're saying Yayoi is default Senbatsu?
Oh, and see, I was looking at because Mikana's not there
Mikana's
either.
out also.
Yeah, which is still weird once now we know the current situation.
Yeah, so a lot of these announcements were made in the past few weeks, and then they were without Mikana because we kept looking at these. Oh, so she's not in any of these. Will she already graduate by then? But then she finally announced her graduation show yesterday at her graduation concert.
Yep.
And it's actually after all these events.
Yeah, so that's really dumb.
But she's just taking it. It's their cool down period, I guess.
You said there's like a weird like unofficial or is it official stance where like they're not members can't show up in any shows after the graduation concert.
Theater shows, but then.
Well, I guess Ray was still at.
Yeah, she was at those two.
She's still in one.
Tenshi, her last Tenshi Utopia.
Okay, well, Tenshi knew Utopia is kind of special.
Well, I mean, Mikana is gonna be still scheduled for Shigekatsu show.
Well, Shigekazu is also.
Nobody cares about that.
Shigekazu is also special.
Don't care about Shigekazu.
It's comedy. She loves comedy.
Jam Expo. Did we talk about that? But
yeah.
Usual.
Well, at Jam Expo, NMB has been a few times. It's a huge idol festival in Yokohama Arena. I actually got tickets for this one because
you're actually going. Well, because it's the day before the Tokyo concerts. Yeah.
So I was gonna go early anyway, and then Yayoi's in it, so no brainer.
So the 30th. Also, on the 28th of August, Gachi Dance thing at the Banpaku at the Expo, which is what with Kojiri and Kato and Sakatan, and they've been doing like these weird like promotional video things with random members, like with Mew and.
They keep trying to hype this show up with like they made an Instagram and TikTok account, and they keep trying to do like trendy dances, including the Naruto dance, aka Chinese dance that Honobi went viral for.
And there's one I saw this yesterday. Like Mew interviewing some guy. He's like some like
CEO
or entrepreneur or whatever.
Yeah, it's like the sponsor of the show or something.
Yeah, and she's like interviewing. He's like, "How old are you?" 33. He's like, "Oh, you don't look like that." And I started my company at 27. Oh, and then how much money do you make? And she's like, well, he's at like 3.
No, she asked the annual sales of his company. It's like millions of yen. It's like, oh, please vary.
Yeah. So, Mew's a gold digger. So.
Well, we know she won't be marrying you.
No. And then that's about it for all the little dumb announcement little things here, I think.
Are you going to any of these?
Nope.
Not even at Jam.
No, I don't want to.
Well, this one's slightly better because you can buy a seated ticket and then like you're also allowed to go into the standing zone.
Yeah, I think we did that before. Yeah, that was like 4 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, you skipped the one random like Ghost Story Laugh Fest.
I mentioned that, but I wasn't sure what that was.
Wakapon's in it, right?
Yeah, but it's been a regular thing. So
like
she did it like last couple weeks ago as well too at the Yes Theater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's been doing that for a while. Yeah, we got it. Yeah. So yeah. All right. So and then let's get into the concerts at Zepp. So they had these on July 24th, 25th, 26th. 24th was the Tenshi no Utopia 2025 concert with band.
Gasp.
And there was a band, though, confirmed.
Well observed.
I wish.
So there were only 4 bass player, 1 drum.
Yeah, guitar, bass, keyboard, and drum.
And they also have like another 5th guy. I think I'm not sure. Is he like the technician or something? Or I also can see
mixer.
Probably mixer or something. Also, when I show these band shows, even look at the Psycha concerts with her band. There's also this one random guy. He's like not one of the performers, but he's always in the picks with them. So I'm not sure if that's the manager. No, because that one, the manager is the pianist. I think it's like the mixer or some guy, behind the scenes guy. But yeah, they had them. Did Koji say something? They were the same band that were at her solo concert, or was it someone else?
I think so.
Or that was an idea she wanted to have. Yeah.
Well, I looked. Only one guy posted on his social media afterwards.
That's the drummer.
And I looked at his account. He regularly appears in like random artists as a support drummer or like on TV shows. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a connection to Kojirin's show in the past, and that's why they invited them again. But they were good.
Yeah, they're good. Hot take, unpopular opinion though. I think the band didn't really add anything to the concert at all. I think it detracted it, if anything, because it made it harder to hear the singing, hard to hear the mixes, and the important parts of the show.
Well, I didn't go. I watched the stream, and it sounded really good because the mic, obviously on the stream they can mix the members' mics a little bit louder. But yeah, because they did live singing, their vocal strength was not up to par.
Good. Also, like the mics were like working for like songs like the Konnichiwa song or the.
I noticed there was one part Mighty was singing, but I couldn't hear anything.
I quite like the clearer sound of the voice, the live singing, because it is more different than compared to day 2 and day 3. Yeah, it is more clearer, and some of their voice is actually good. Like Kato beginning is better compared to theater show. The form from the opening of our story.
Yeah, she got better.
Yeah.
I like the band.
And also Miu unfortunately sound really different.
Yeah.
On that day.
And her voice is still like really rough, even since like the hand. Yeah, actually at the handshake event, like the one in October, or not October, back in Osaka earlier this month. Her voice is like starting to die like half partway through, like near the end of the day. And then the online event is also bad. And then she actually had to take a day off. And so still been weak. She hasn't been at any theater shows, I think, other than like the Shigekazu thing.
Mm-hmm.
So her voice has gotten weak. And then she missed the Mikana concert as well too.
Yeah, but overall I like the band. During the first part before the encore, I thought they tried to like copy the sound of the original song as much as possible, but then the encore I felt like they arranged it more, and it's really cool. And then they did Eureka, right?
Yep. Instead of the Carlos K medley, they disrespected Mr. K and did not do one of his songs.
But it was nice to hear a Eureka band version.
Which they always do that, even at like at Sayaka's solo concerts. They do those there too. So, and there was a lot of fuckboys that would jump around for that.
The only song, also Chute Gute Guto, they didn't play it.
Yeah, that was the biggest disappointing. That was the biggest
100% just the synthesizer.
They were just hanging out there. I was hoping they'd have like a little squeak toy instrument or whatever. Just do that, because that's the whole point of that song, is the squeak toy.
Yeah, and some song actually sounds better with the band instrument, like Zenbu, Dakishimiro, and then Our Story also.
The more rock band ones, yeah. And then they have the super weird, like ultra wide monitor, like really skinny wide monitor, just like show like random like.
It all looks like AI generated.
Yeah. And they use the same ones at the Kokoten concert too. A lot of same like the background images.
For example, for Route 48, they had a
road
footage of driving down the desert road.
Oh yeah. Also before the concert, they also didn't play any NMB song, but also some random city pop song, and then.
Then also I saw yesterday, or not yesterday, previous day, the Kokoten, they were playing like different songs with Angel in the title or whatever. It's like You're an Angel.
Yeah, so on the stream it was muted because they didn't have the rights to play those songs.
Yeah. So yeah, during Spark they played like part of the video on the screen as well too. And then during the Home Zudo Tomodachi, they were playing like showing clips from the theater, the walls and stuff. And then Wakapon called out some guy who was crying during the MC. It's like, I saw some guy with glasses who was crying during the scenes of the theater.
Yeah, because at that moment I thought the announcement will be that they will move the theater from this place, from the Korean place to another place, because I heard the rumor, right, that they're gonna move the theater to Korean Innovation. That's why they show the theater on Zuto home Tomodachi, but then the announcement is really different.
Yeah, so I also thought, like, in the MC they were saying, "Oh, we are so thankful for performing in the theater." It sounded like something was going to happen to the theater.
Well, one day something
this-
will happen to the theater. Just, not
Yes.
today.
Not today.
Also, I was kind of hoping that during Konnichiwa they're gonna show up the message again, but then no VTR ISO for that.
No, that was
playing.
only last year.
No Woodfall funds. Also, during the overture, they fixed it. The Mikana one, like the special. But
Yeah, the overture. The past 2 years or so, they've been using the
screen.
same footage. The "Hey everybody, like these angels have come down to perform for you," but it says angles.
Angles, and then perform is PARFORM.
PAFORM.
There's no R.
first
Yeah.
R.
It's basically wrong. But they fixed it at least for the Mikana one because it's different footage.
There was something
Original thing. Yes. No.
There was.
Yeah.
There was something I noticed. I forget what it. I'm going to go look now, or try.
Okay. All right. About the overture or something.
Yeah.
Random text and stuff like that. But that's Utopia. So we'll talk about the announcements later after we get to the rest of the concerts because that's basically the main reason why Utopia concert existed after the fact. And then next we'll move on to Kokoten. So this is their first original stage from back in 2013, 2014, 2015. 12 years ago. Yeah. 2013. Yeah. Fun fact, this actually is the first time I've ever seen Kokoten, like watching it like properly. I've been watching it streams. Then go to concert 2021 because there's all the Miru fucks that bought out all the tickets because that was during that time.
I went to that one.
Yeah, I couldn't get a ticket for that.
Even during Sakatan era.
No, I didn't go to Sakatan era because it was
on all weekdays.
All the weekdays, and also I didn't want to go during. I don't want to see Shibatsu plus Sakatan. It was also in 2022. That was the dark period. So yeah, this is actually the first time I've actually seen the show itself. So
Okay, then thoughts as a first-time viewer.
yeah, I'm like, oh wait, this song is from that. I was basically imaging, like the white cult unit song that's in Saraba Junjo now. Oh yeah, I was like, oh, that's from this song.
And they didn't wear.
They were barefoot this
They were
time.
barefoot this time, which is the original.
The way I do it.
Wow. Okay, so you.
There's that.
You've been an NMB fan this long without seeing.
No, because there's no opportunity.
Okay.
Or ones I didn't like those opportunities that were given to me before. So, and also I think the thing that made me want to see this is because the members is more interesting because it was 9th Gen and 10th Gen were there.
No mention of 8th Gen.
Nope. And
But overall, as a show, what do you think?
yeah, it's good. Actually, I think it has more balance than like Tenshi-topia sometimes. Like Tenshi-topia sometimes drags like in a couple, like I think after the units.
Actually, I haven't watched Kokoten from start to finish that many times, but then I always think it's really weird that the last song of the main part before the encore is Doga to Ballerina, the super slow depressing song.
Yeah.
Is really weird.
Yeah, that was looking weird. That's a weird choice, but it kind of like builds up though, so it's not too bad. Actually.
And also doing Fumo no Tochi, the super hard dance song in the encore after Soshi Nigai Jinsei Sodan is really weird, abrupt transition. But yeah, those are the two weird points. Otherwise, Kokoten is really good. But this time was the best version because Yayoi was center.
Not because I agree because this one is the best Kokoten that I watched. Maybe because this is also the first time I watched Kokoten live, but I think it was far more balanced. I don't know how it looked on the stream yet, but from what I saw, it far more balanced in terms of position. They spread the position very well. They also didn't focus on certain member on the units, and also, yeah, I think without Sakatan on the lineup, it is far more enjoyable.
Well, yeah, because normally Sayaka's position is center, and so Yayoi was that. And then she also does the solo unit, Yume no Dead Body. But instead, Tenna did that unit. So in that way, that spreads out the attention.
Also, that was a good version. That was better than Sakatan's version of Yume no Dead Body.
Well,
She played.
that's not hard.
Yeah, she played a good. Yeah, it's not hard. Also, like Tenna's a good singer. She has a good voice, deep voice, and then the whole thing, the whole game is like, I never played guitar before. I can't just do the castanet version.
Yeah, I thought they would pick Nishiyuma or something, or somebody who has played guitar.
Well, that would have been Yoshimin. We know how you feel
Maybe,
about that.
but then so Tenna's position was surprisingly high. She has been kind of picked for some of these random festivals.
Yeah.
They're trying to push her, but also not really at the same time. I don't know, it's really inconsistent in my view, but so this is yet another like instance of them pushing her, like kind of high position and then doing the Yume no Dead Body.
Yeah. And then we got like weird. Well, I think the zipper was expected to see Koyorin and
Those are all the two obvious ones.
Yeah.
And then from the lineup during the introductions, I was trying to figure out who the third would be, and I thought it would be Wakatan or Sakura, and it ended up being Sakura because of her abs.
Yeah, that was weird.
Slightly unexpected, but we'll take it.
Sure.
But I was also happy Yayoi got to center that this time, because last time they did zipper, Koyorin was center.
Rest in peace, Miyoshi.
I mean, if she were still here, that would be the third obvious choice.
She wouldn't be on the roster.
It's gonna be a lineup though.
Maybe.
Let's see. It could have been Misora because she also has done.
Yeah.
Or Tomocha.
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I was there for Nishiyuma and Kotochi, so that was why I enjoyed it. And at the end, they had a funny goof at the end with the everyone bowing, and then Kotochi, she actually like stood up way earlier than everyone else. Yeah. Realized everyone's still bowing. She went back down. Everyone laughed at her, and then Tomocha just slapped her on the head. So it was really funny. It was classic, like typical like Tomocha looked like Sayaka at that time when she slaps Milky. So.
Yeah, and so for this Kokoten, right, there are 3 Tengens on the lineup that I noticed. For Tomocha, she had quite stable on during MC, and then for Chihirun, she ran out of stamina quite fast. It's kind of obvious from her expression, and also for Kotochi, being Kotochi.
Very clumsy.
Yeah.
But Kotochi's position was pretty low, like one of the last members. So she still gets picked, but then she's definitely not pushed like she was when she first got into Senbatsu. But Yucatan was also the second position, and then like also kind of almost looked like center at some points because she did like the opening vocals. So I was like a little bit confused at some points. Like, wait, is Yayoi center or no?
Yeah, because Yucatan did the opening for the Hajimete Hoshi.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I was quite surprised when Yayoi spits that not that she was the center. What?
Yeah, we didn't even know she was.
No. So the outfits. Also, one small point, they made new outfits, but all the colors are the same. I think so. Like Sayaka position is still purple. Milky position is pink. Yeah. So from the color, it's Sayaka position. Yayoi was Sayaka position.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that she is center. She's only Sayaka.
No, she's center. Sayaka position is center. And there are some songs where it's like Milky center, but still. But yeah, I mean that's one reason it felt more balanced to you guys, I guess.
Koiri was very happy that Yayoi was center.
Yes, good friend.
So yeah, you can support her now. You can't
Yes.
hate. Can't hate.
I
Nancy
do like
anymore.
her. I don't hate her.
But yeah, that's the tension. Also, I didn't realize the whole thing with the whole. They throw the jackets at the end of the
Yeah, that's
song.
something.
And then I didn't realize they all collected them. Well, it made sense. It makes sense, yes. But I was like, okay, because the fuckboys were on the front. Like I figured they wanted to keep the jackets, but yeah, during that's when the camera comes out in the angel costume.
Yeah, they always did that in the theater originally, and then I'm a little bit surprised they did it here because the stage is farther.
Yeah.
But and then also later announcement. I guess we'll see this again coming up this fall.
Yeah. Get more chance to see it.
Gas.
Okay, yeah. That was Kokoten. Not the last time we'll see it. Okay, and then we'll get into the big event here, which is Mikana's graduation concert, which this one had all members present for this one.
Except Mew and...
Except for Mew and Kyoka...
No, not Kyoka.
Futon, yeah. Because they were sick or ill.
Okay, so I realized what was weird about the overture.
Okay.
So, it's... So the AKB one is world famous Akihabara, but then ours is Great Namba Osaka or something like that. Yeah. But on the screen it said world famous Namba Osaka.
Yeah.
They probably had made one for like 48 group and then just switched it out.
They don't know that we're unique. We're special.
So yeah, the Mikana overture, they kind of fixed it. They had like all clips of her from over the years, and then she came out and she did Dear J.
That was a good start.
Yeah, should have been like Dear M. Or something like that. And then she did Done, which I forgot that song existed. Like, oh yeah, that's her. Of course, that's her center song.
And then her first outfit was the Done outfit.
Yeah. Also, I didn't realize it was Done. I was like, wait, is this the Koi to I or whatever? Koi to I didn't know because I have not heard a song in like 2 years. And
They're all kind of
for
the
good reason
same.
too, because Done sucks. Yeah, it all sucks. Also, because we all think because Mew Senbatsu, we thought, there's going to be someone going to sub in for her for Senbatsu, but no, actually, they had 15 members only for Senbatsu. They had no subs. They just had one empty spot during those songs. Then they had everyone come out for these other songs. These were like
old AKB songs.
Yeah. It's like I didn't know what they were. Kimi ni ao tabi koi o suru and then boku dake no value.
They're the old, like, classic types of songs that she likes, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think there's any deep lore.
No. Then we have a bunch of these little MC breaks where they did the Ame Yamamoto radio. So this is artist's favorite part of the show, probably.
For now, it's my favorite part, but there are some better parts, some segment.
And they had all these like different like segments, like Mikana had like this bucket list of things she wanted to achieve before she graduated, and so a lot of them was like the different performances,
like being Gyaru and then doing badminton and something else. Basically, there are 20 top
topics. So yeah,
that Mikana wished to do for.
And every time like it got checked off, did the little kanao kanji, so Mikana kanao kanji.
Yeah. And then doing radio with Mikana with Wakapon was one of them.
Yeah. And then number one was making rebuilding the relationship she had with Shiori.
Yeah. That was pretty
They
funny.
were good friends, and then they didn't talk to each other for 5 years or 6 years. And the show like clips them when they were on Wink together, and like it's like them like looking separated or not looking at each other.
Yeah, there was like a picture of Shiori, and then there was like Mikana's face barely in the background.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun.
One of the things that I saw on the list that they didn't actually do, it said Trump's son told Trump's shite. So play cards with President Trump. I was wondering if they're actually going to do that. If they're going to have like Honopi or someone like dress up as Trump and play cards with her or something.
No, Sakatan should do it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we had that. Then we got into their little units corner. So you got the Dakshime Rare Tara, the dangerous unit. With Mikana, Koyote, and Tenna. They're all dressed all sexy. And then we had Bird with Anju and Kojin.
I like Koyorin makeup and hairstyle in
this concert.
Yeah.
Anju was good. Because it's also Anju's last concert,
Yeah.
so she got
one little highlight.
featured.
And then next we had the Madonna no Senjaku. Yeah.
Sentaku.
Sentaku.
Oh, and then,
With, Honopi as
she
center.
announced, like before, Mikana introduced the song, saying, "Oh, I chose my good friend Honopi as center," or something like that.
Yeah.
And they wore the
polka dot costumes.
polka dot dresses.
Yeah.
And it was it was Honopi and like mostly like the
All the
lower
Gojin
level non-senbatsu
Yep.
members. So, like Ami and Sakura were in
Yes.
this.
And Misaki.
Saki.
And Shiori, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's all these lowly members, basically. If I was all lowly members plus and Joey randomly in there.
Because there was nowhere better to put her, I guess.
Yeah. Then we got Enjoy Bureiko, which was the unit Mikana was center of. Now it's like half that unit is
Only,
like gone.
yeah, only 3 of them are remaining.
And they didn't even use the ones that are still there, like so Kojin,
Oh,
No.
right,
Wasn't-
Kojin was in that.
wasn't in this.
Yeah, they didn't, but they still had Ayapion and Sakatan.
Yeah. Adrian Bones plus Mikana. It was good though because we had Nishiyuma and Kotochi there. Nishiyuma had the Kojin costume apparently.
Yeah, and Kotochi was
Kotochi
wearing
had the
Karen's.
Karen's dress. Yeah.
She filled that out surprisingly well.
Yeah.
With some help, probably.
Yeah, yes, fair.
We got the candy unit. So this is all like these are callbacks like to like old
All unit.
units that they did in
This
the other
was
previous
from
stages.
Teppotai.
Yeah. This is the one everyone like made fun of because it was the lyrics are all everyone suck.
Everybody
everyone suck.
get everybody suck.
Yeah, and then it all ends with him like licking the lollipop at the end. But I didn't see if they had the lollipop to that show or not.
They did.
Okay, I was too far away, couldn't see it. Then the mermaid song from Sad Haru Team In,
Best one.
which actually, but
Yeah,
Mikana
we-
wasn't in this one. I'm assuming Miyu was maybe initially intended to be in this one.
Maybe, yeah. But she, Mikana anointed Yayoi as center. So it's the best unit.
And then they did Chute Jute Guto. So it was actually the last time, the real last time. They said it during Tenshi Utopia, oh, it was the last time you guys get the kiss. And then we kind of didn't want to say that. Like, oh, no. Well, but actually this was the very last time they were going to do Chute Jute Guto together.
Yeah.
And they made this, like, music video. They said it was a music video.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of low budget, but it has, like, neat effects on it. And it's basically just walking around Nippon Bashi and, like, where, like, that Dragon Quest Lawson is. It's, like, the construction site they were, like, hanging out. It's like, I walked by that place. I know that where it is.
Yeah, but I think it was quite good because they filmed it after the rain, so they need to wait.
Mm-hmm.
They did it during the rain, too, yeah. Did it sometime in June.
And Shinshin posted that they will put it on YouTube eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, because it's going to be a waste if they didn't.
Yeah.
post it on
I was like half looking at of course I wanted to watch the performance, but then I also wanted to check this music.
Yeah, I was watching the video the whole time. Yeah, I was watching the video the whole time. Yeah, I'm like, this is more interesting.
I think we mostly got the video on the stream.
There is
Oh,
also
really?
another song that I watched entirely the ESO, but not the performance later on the end of main
Oh,
performance.
the members' messages.
Yeah, the member message one.
Oh yeah. I like the history. No. Then after that we get Tetra shows up.
Oh yeah. So there was the before this was the Abe Yamamoto
the Garu.
radio talk about the Garus. So they were saying like, and then at the end of that, they kind of said like, oh, next is like, at the end, Mikana said something like, oh, I was really glad I got to hang out with as these 4 members today. So the Garu thing was Mew, Sakatan, and Tenna. I was like, wait, but Mew's not here today. Are they gonna do a unit with her, or like who's gonna replace her? But then next was Tetra.
Yeah, I think they're gonna form a unit and perform it.
Yeah. Do it.
Well, this was a last minute change, and so they subbed in Tetra last minute.
Yeah.
Because of music.
Called Ray.
Called in Ray, the clutch, to save the day. Also, because she has nothing else going on right now either. So.
But yeah, Tetra one last time probably.
No, it's not.
Well,
They're gonna show up.
They're gonna show up on December.
yeah, we'll see. Because Ray said in her blog post on her fan club that she was like, I must take pictures like it's the last time that I will ever wear this costume.
Because I mean, when at Chihi grad, it will be like they have to get both Mikana and Ray to come back, and
They're not gonna be doing anything.
I don't
Mikana's
think
not gonna do
Mikana wants to do that kind of thing.
Ray totally will, though. Ray is the new K.
I mean, yeah, she'll come back for Kojima.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So Ray came out as guest as Akari, who cut her hair apparently.
Yeah.
Also, they made a big comment. You might like this comment, Arda. Like, oh, Akari, she's the only member with short hair, with bob hair.
Yeah, I mean, it was my first time watching Tetra performance actually, so it's good. I managed to get at least one live performance for Tetra.
Congrats.
But like, oh yeah, she cut her hair. Like, okay, she cut her hair, but On wouldn't. It was really funny. All right. So Tetra and had a little talk afterwards. Then we have Shamneko and it's Gushikisha Mono, whatever. Ga. These are all like different units that she was in.
Utsukushi Kimono.
Yeah. So all the old units she was in.
This was the part with like the members coming out with the feather fan things.
Yeah, that was a weird thing.
I mean, it was like the sexy unit time. That's why.
And then Bingo, which is a random song. What's the lore reason for Bingo?
Which I assume she did that at some point.
Did D3 do this at some point? But yeah, I mean, there's also a time for break time. Bring out 10th gen.
That's why, yeah.
So she can change.
Yeah, for this performance, I actually didn't know who spent live that I have to choose from.
Because you didn't know Kotaji's or anyone else. You didn't want to do Kirby.
Yeah, I don't know anyone else.
Any tension. Then next we got our next big surprise guest here. This is the D3 corner where Riona and Hasa came back. I did the spotlight. I saw a girl. I'm like, who is that? Just because I could see from far away, and then the screen showed up. Oh, it's Riona, and then Hasa.
And we all thought about Jar.
Yep.
So I did a song Ano Goro no Sneaker.
Well, to be fair though, Riona looks really different compared to
Yeah.
when she graduates around
2020.
5 years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, they even made comments. Oh, so how long has it been here since you're on stage? It's been 5 years. So yeah, then they did the Kokoten Roads, which is like the D3 audition song they did for AKB.
Yeah, I thought like they would just ask Riona and Hasa to stand there and sing, but they actually danced, so that was nice. And this was also Kamiko time, so we got tons of Riona pictures.
Also, the song also has like the Wakapon has the random like dance solo segment.
They made fun of her for that.
All right, then we got another Abe Yamamoto radio corner. And here we got our next segment of songs. So Saigo no Goshakudama. Koinaka no Thank You. Arcus's favorite song.
Yeah.
And then Tokonoma's is Musume, Masaka Singapore, and Uhohoho.
Good choices.
Yeah. Which, for these, I guess, well, Tokonoma's is Musume, that's her first Embassy song.
Right.
Yeah. Masaka Singapore, I guess she just likes it. Yeah. But good song.
Koinaka was like the Ocarine Memorial.
The glow up song. And Uho because that was part of Wink, and she never got to be the gorilla. And then they had a special Wink corner with Shiori and Chihi being gorillas and kidnapping her.
And making Mikana do gorilla finally.
Yeah. So also, fun fact, so I was up in the second floor seat, and Akira Sensei was sitting right in front of me, and so he was vibing to the Uhoho. Yeah, he was like getting really into it, so okay. It was pretty fun to watch. I was more interested in just watching him, how he was reacting to different songs during the show. And then they finish up the main part with Mikazuki no Senaka.
That's kind of a weird place to put it. It's usually it's in the encore.
Yeah, they do other songs during the encore though. That was they had like all the history of Mikana during that part. Well, I had the different messages from all the members. To Mikana. It's on the screen. That was a surprise for her because at the end, then they showed the big screen. Let's play a drinking game. Let's count how many times you saw Big Love on the screen because like a few members wrote that.
And then Ayapyeon wrote the big congratulations Mikana in the middle.
Yep.
Because remember, Ayapyeon was a Mikana Oshi, and that's why she decided to audition for NMB.
All right, and then we had the trajectory video of Mikana. That one had the different like video clips too, and like showing like her speech from when she came back from her little hiatus in 2021 after the Suchi movement.
Yeah, that was like because that was from 11th anniversary, which I thought I don't know. It was funny. I made the joke that 2021, we'd really rather you just didn't think about that.
Right.
But they tried to portray it because she said like she wanted to become the center of NMB, someone who can lead NMB, and then they tied that to non-battle. She failed to become center, but then after that she was center and done. And ever since that, she's always been cemented as a top member.
She also failed to get center for the Teppo tie too.
Yeah. She was first in the
Miki should have came back.
Midterm results, but then Miki happened.
Yep. Yeah, and then the non-battle 2, she got 6th place. And then then they did done with that. Yep. And then after that, she came out in her big poofy dress and her giant ass bow ribbon in her hair.
Yeah, the bow was a weird choice.
And then she sang Sakura no Ki ni Naro. it's the only kind of song she could do. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because she doesn't have a random hidden solo graduation song on the single.
And also, her voice just frankly isn't great.
Yeah,
pretty sure it was lip synced.
Yeah,
it's not Kokona singing her grad song, that's for sure.
That was the most painful performance I've ever seen.
That's all we can say. That's the bar, better than Coconut. And then the Boomer members came out for Romantic Sayonara. So up to
that was
D3.
good.
Oh, and
because it was originally a unit of 8 members, and Chihi and Mikana are the only original members left. So the rest they put like D3 and 6th gen.
And Kojima and Shiori.
Well, yeah, all the senpai basically.
All the stars are here.
And Shiori.
And then and Shiori. Yeah.
I mean, the title of this concert was Last Romantic, so they had to do Romantic Sayonara.
And then had everyone come out and they did Yume wa Niginai, which they had a special the Mikana committee. They had like a special instructions for everyone to do the dark pink for the first song of the concert, the first song of the encore, and then if Yume wa Niginai came out, they'd do white.
How was it? I couldn't see that well, but maybe.
Mostly people were doing white. Actually, for the pink, a lot of people still had like the purple and pink because no one knew that. But for mostly a lot of people. Okay,
From where I saw it was maybe like 3/4 of the people followed the instructions.
Yeah.
There's a Anon Oshi near me who kept doing Anon.
Yeah. That they always do that. Yeah. Anon Oshi's don't know KY.
Except Phantom Sen.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't there, so it's okay. But and then had little speeches with the members talking about her, and then they finish up with Station No Lap Time. So
and no double encore.
No double encore. All right. But that was Mikana, and Mikana disappeared. Went back to her homeland.
We'll never see her again.
Good.
And then until actually she did announce that her graduation show is going to be on August 27th, which means
it's a Wednesday, I think.
No, that's a Sunday.
No, it's 25th, I think. 27th? I thought it was
27 August.
Yeah.
I thought I saw it was Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, I guess Wednesday. Which means because, like I said, like the summer camps will be your last event, so it means summer camp's gonna be on a Thursday,
or the weekend before,
or the weekend before maybe. But okay, probably because the scheduling didn't work out, they had to do it. So yeah, probably 23rd, 24th will be the summer camp weekend. They still haven't announced that, so we'll find out later. And they did do, I guess, go on summer camp day. So we already talked about the stream where Team M won that, but then they had the loser rock paper scissors round, which more members showed up for that. Well, everyone showed up for that, but more members won. Chihi Kojin in there, so
yeah, Chihi and Kojin they were allowed to go by default.
They got to
without doing rock paper scissors because they're graduating.
Rigged. It's bullshit. Let's see. Then we have Tena, Ayami, Mihi, Saku-chan, Yayoi, Ayapyeon, Yamaguchi Mio, Sayuki, Konon, Kyoka, Rigged, Asana. Yeah, Asana. Should be Asana. Kotochi, Risa, Mako, Rigged, Mighty, Rigged, Tomocha, and then Media. Borderline rigged, maybe because Media looked the same.
No Ami again.
Yeah, no Ami. Yeah, it was funny.
No Sakatan either.
Yeah, it's also good. So.
And no Sakura.
No.
Sakura is never picked.
Yep. Yeah, so decent line. Yeah, a lot of members though. It's basically half the group. They did all rock paper scissors. Basically, it was against Mikana. They did like a stream, and basically they won. They could go on. But yeah, so that's happening sometime. We just don't know. All right. So next we'll get into the announcements that came out of the Tenshi Utopia concert. So they had all the members show up after the concert finished to talk about some big news. We all thought it was going to be a shuffle or a team shuffle. Also, Cameron came out in the tux. That's usually what he does when he announces it's going to be a shuffle or a promotion or something. And so they had a video play and announced that in early October, the current teams in NMB2 they're going to disband. And in their place, 2 new teams, Team A and Team B, will be doing two.
Well,
it's not
Tentative.
It's not team because
Yeah.
it's going to be 2 new theater shows,
Yeah.
A and B, with
Yeah.
16 promoted members each.
Yeah.
So it's possible that the same member performs both shows. I think that's why they don't call it teams.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly. So AKB did this like last year, I think.
Yeah, and also JKT also did it after Corona things happened.
So I think that's why they don't call it teams officially.
It's like the tentative term team, just like the non-battle teams. They weren't called teams.
Yeah.
That's why the C team is win.
Group.
Yeah.
They were
Group,
groups.
yeah. But Anshu called it C team though.
Yeah.
So the A group or team, whatever, A show. They had like pictures of it, like keywords. So it says dance, Japan, wa, which is peace, and Matsuri.
What? No, why is Japan?
Why is Japan?
It said Japan and wa.
Yeah, they have to double emphasize it because nationalist feelings are
fair
quite
enough,
strong.
yeah. The Matsuri, so the festival. So that, and then the B show will be Sing, School, Love, Yuri, which is I guess, and then Yuri, which is lily, the flower. So, which these 2 themes actually wasn't singing in school the 2 other themes
From the 12th anniversary election thing, or like what would be the theme of the new show?
Yeah.
Where non-variety won.
Yep.
Yeah, Sing and School were the ones that lost.
Yeah. So you just put those in one group, and then they have, because people complain, people still heard about some stupid content that happened 3 years ago, and those would have been boring choices anyway. So the fans chose correctly by choosing variety anyway. So
no, School was the best.
That was a boring one. Well, this you think dance? There's gonna be all the edgy, boring songs. Which they could just take those out of the Sarabo Junjo, just take out the back half of the Sarabo Junjo, put those on the stage, and then replace those songs with other songs.
Probably will be reused. And they emphasize that these shows will be use existing songs. Of course, they're not going to write new songs just for this.
No. But what is going to be a bunch of old ass AKB songs no one likes, or is it going to be all NMB songs?
Better be NMB songs.
It'll be AKB songs.
Yeah, they're going to put all AKB songs. So 2 teams, and I guess all promoted members will be able to perform in all these, but you have to be 16 member stages. So probably the reason for doing this is because they probably want to go back to doing 16 member stages. Because the current roster of NMB members, they don't have enough members to do 16 member teams within NMB2, so they'd reduce the number of teams to do 16 members. And they're already doing it now with Sarabo Junjo, sort of already been experimental with going back 16.
Yeah.
But seeing how Sarabo goes, it's kind of not good. I mean, with Kokoten as well too. It's too many members.
It's really as someone who has become used to 8 or 10 member stages, it's really chaotic.
Especially in Mirakuri. Too many members are in Mirakuri.
the most important part.
Exactly.
But also the fact that it's no Kenkyusei. Right now, only in 10th gen, only Kurumi has been promoted. So I think my guess is they'll find some time to announce that some more 10th gens will be promoted. Otherwise, 10th gens can only perform in
Saraba Junjo
and non-variety. My guess is that Kokoten might be Kenkyusei show or something like that.
Yeah, because they have 11th generation coming later, which they also did announce they're doing extra auditions or extending the audition
There's
period.
an extra shortcut to the final round of audition through showroom, basically.
Yeah.
If you failed the paper part of the audition, you can do this showroom thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, but it's stupid. people said that STU did the same thing, but in the end, nobody who came in through this showroom route ended up making it as a member anyway. So it's just a money grab through showroom.
Showroom bullshit.
Yep.
Is bullshit confirmed.
What a twist.
Yeah, so I think with this kind of new system, I think management wants to delay the promotion as long as possible because I think they thought that Tengen is not ready enough to fill the team.
Well, I wonder why 10th Gen is not ready.
Yeah, I mean, with the team that they can just fill with the 3 states and then they just fill the current members to do the all states without the Kenkyusei of 10 gen and 11 gen. So maybe they want to delay the promotion as long as possible.
Maybe. So I think the problem is that we had a huge wave of graduations in like 2019 and 2020, right? That was because well, yeah, especially at that time. But that was because we had a huge gap of NMB. NMB didn't take generations from like 5th gen to...
It was 2 years between 5th and 6th.
6th gen had 2-year gap. Well, there was D3. So there's a huge wave of D3 and 6th gen coming. And a lot of them graduated. Have been graduating in the past few years. And all the senpai are graduating now. So and then there's a gap. Yeah, 7th gen, 8th gen, 9th gen, 10th gen, almost every year. Yeah. So now we're kind of getting a new wave. Yeah. So I think they kind of have to delay or wait, as artists saying, like the remaining 7th gen, which is only like Mighty now. And then like the top 8th gens will be the new core of Senbatsu with like D3 and 6th gen maybe also filling it out, and then some 9th gens, and then 10th, 11th will be like the basis of Kenkyusei for the next year or so. So it's kind of 10th gen has bad timing. There's too many members in front of them, and then they didn't even get a proper Kenkyusei stage, so they might have to do something combined with 11th gen, and that might be Kokoten.
Or kick out the 8th gens and put 10th and 11th.
No more 8th gens.
No.
Yeah, no more 8th gens.
You mean 8th gens can fill up Senbatsu, that's what.
They could be in the theater. They could be the theater girls.
No.
Yayoi, chief theater girl.
I visit yesterday, but its number is still going.
Yes,
so
somehow.
So
the longest stage now is Nambaradi.
Best stage.
And also Namba I, which still has not had Senshiraku. I hope Kojin will say something about it at some point, because that was produced by her.
I was so with the teams disbanding. I mean, I think it's kind of become that like you can either have 16 member stages or you can have teams. You can't have both. And that's really been true for like even back in like 2019, those stages had 12 or 13 members and then 3 or 4 unders.
Yeah. And then back then they had Kenkyusei for each team too.
So they just haven't.
COVID fucked everything up.
They haven't had the numbers for that sort of thing in a long, long time.
Yeah, AKB tried to expanded too fast in their peak, and then now it's unsustainable.
They got rid of everything. I've seen people on Reddit saying like, now only SK and HKT are the only groups with teams.
But doesn't HKT?
They only have 2 teams.
2 shows. Or something?
Yeah, one of them is Kokoten.
And no matter what DJ says, NMB wins better.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. Is just HKT sucks.
And also with the cooling system, I wonder if all the states will be available for say Tansai now.
Yeah, that's the weird.
Utopia.
Yeah, the are panicking about that or freaking out. Like, how are we gonna do our decorations?
Kojin and Chihyoshis are wondering like what their graduation show will be. Like, will it be like a special thing like Nagisa had? Because when Nagisa graduated, the new stages started, but she didn't appear in them.
Yeah.
And also, Kojin and Chiyoshi are wondering, will they even be in the new stage? If no, then that's like even fewer opportunities to see them in the theater before they graduate.
Because no single, also no reason to see it. No way to see him either.
Yeah, that came out. We didn't mention it, but like 20 minutes before the last weekend of Nashikai, Kojirin sent a pop saying, "This will be our last chance to meet." So that kind of sucks.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, like, even that weekend before, like, Chihi was saying, oh, it's the last online Hanashikai, and then, oh, it's the last handshake, last two-shot. It's, like, really sudden. I mean, even more sudden for Koji and Oshi.
Yeah.
They did the whole graduation ceremony at the venues, too. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess we didn't talk about that, but, like, so normally for the last real event, like handshake or two-shot or whatever, management will allow the fans to do a ceremony at the venue at the end. Like, the fans can make a banner and then take a picture. The member will come out and make a little speech and then take a picture together. And so we couldn't. So then we didn't know at the time when like Chihi and Kojin announced graduation whether that would really be their last event. But then, then when fans contacted management and double checked, and it is. So that's why they were allowed to do the ceremony
in Osaka and Tokyo.
Yeah.
Or Makahari.
So it's confirmed. Like, the Chihi and Kojin were like kind of letting hints, as Arcus has said, it's their last. So like, you should think about the last thing you want to say to them. It's pretty crazy that they treat even the captain of the group like this.
Yeah.
Like super sudden final event, no chance to apply for more. So it goes back to Universal's thing. Like, you have to participate in all the events of a single or none of them. So even if they release a new single, say in October, and there are events before Kojin or Chihi's graduation, they won't participate. Because Universal is incapable of doing refunds or like setting partial event dates or something like that.
They don't want to get screwed like with the Sedharu situation.
Yeah.
I get the sense though with Kojirin that it was like not really sudden, but pretty sudden. Like within the last 2-3 months that this came up.
Mm-hmm. Graduation.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah. Like some opportunity came up and it was like, well, better graduate and pursue that.
Yeah, the weird thing is, like, she's been saying the whole time she wants to. I think we kind of talked about this last time, but she wanted to see off all her senpai before she graduates. But then, not only did she announce like before all the senpai have left, like she will actually leave before even Chihi leaves. So, it's something really unusual, like a really good opportunity for her personally. And then the weird thing, the one announcement we didn't get to was that the next captain, they announced that there will be an election among members to pick the next captain. So rather than Kojin designating the next captain herself, there will be like a month period in August where the members can declare that they want to run for captain, and then they'll announce it at the August concert. Yeah, and then after that, there will be a voting period among members, and then they announce the result. I think at the
theater on October 9th.
Which is the anniversary of the actual anniversary date of NMB. So they'll have something special on that day, maybe.
Yeah, so the whole timeline, August 1st, August 30th is when the members will nominate themselves. That do so by telling a manager they want to do it.
Yeah, they said, like, members, please don't announce it yourself, like, on your Twitter or whatever.
Yeah. All was funny, like, when they announced that, like, it was like Mikana and Anju are raising their hand, I want to be captain. So it was really funny.
And even Mew was like, hey, what if I want to run? And everyone's like, there's no way you can be captain.
Yeah. So, yeah, then 31st, they'll announce who nominated themselves. And then I'm not sure if it's a voting period. I think it's just on the 9th, on October 9th. They're just going to have the vote. So
Yeah.
maybe there's like cast their ballots or whatever, and they'll do some little stage thing, and people will be able to watch. And then,
That's around when the current team shows will end. So maybe it's like in ship Senshuraku or something. So Kojin will be there and then announce the result.
Yeah. And then also here with the captaincy thing, it's only going to be for 1 year. The term here is 1 year, so the temporary thing. So I think with this, they want to do this because I think they wanted to have like the senior members, like your
like
Mighty and Kato and Anon, Wakapon, whoever, to have a chance of being captain without having to commit to a whole 5-6 year stint like they usually have to do as captain. That's probably why they want to give those members a chance.
I think maybe there's no perfect choice, and they are running away from making the choice by making this member election.
Yeah. Again, it's also, I think, as you guys saying, they're kind of like delaying. They're kind of trying to delay for Tensions to get more exposure and more experience because maybe they want to put a Tension in there.
Waiting for Kyoka to get old enough.
Yeah.
Still won't be old enough. Yeah.
Kyoka will never be old enough.
She'll always be a lolly. That's what you're saying.
Well, no, she'll be a lolly, and then she'll turn 18 and graduate.
Yeah.
Well, Kato stayed past 18.
Yeah. But yeah, I do think it's like, because we've been saying for years that Kato is the next captain, and this is a way for them to get her in, if that's what they want, without having to make her, stay. Because maybe she'll stay for another 5 years, or maybe she'll leave.
Maybe, it gives her a decision point every year. But actually, they didn't say it was for sure 1 year, but they said in principle 1 year. So they can make up some excuse. I mean, I think it's fine, but the big thing was that Kojin actually tweeted after that saying, actually, I wanted to pick the captain, but, maybe this is good for the group. So she's like a little bit, she disagrees with how this is going.
I mean, it's a stupid idea because you want stability.
Yeah.
Right? You want to have
people, respect the choice of the previous captain. But then there's already, I've seen, it's kind of like shit posts, but people saying like, oh, what if like someone wants to be captain just because they think it'll get them into Senbatsu for selfish reasons like that, or like depending on who voted for who, there's like unbalanced relationships in the group.
And the voting will be all kind of like behind the scenes anyway, so we're not going to know who votes for what. But yeah, definitely. There's also the whole campaigning thing, or not like campaigning, but like there's gonna be like some civil wars between like the generations of who's gonna be
8th versus 9th gen all over again.
Well, not even that, but even like within the 8th gen, like you have like Mako versus Hono versus Sakura.
I know. We'll see. Yeah, it depends on who declares their candidacy.
9th gen will be like,
I'm not even sure how many will declare. Yeah, it could be like multiple members per gen, and then all the votes get split.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's why probably the smart way if you want to quote unquote win
ranked choice voting.
Not that, but like you want to win, you want to have only one generation.
Who's gonna be Mamdani? Who's gonna be Cuomo?
Yeah. But maybe if another way to also look at this, if it's going to be a whole lot of members that nominate themselves or whatever, you can also look at this as like a flag. Members who didn't nominate themselves are probably ones that will be leaving in a year as well too. Grad signals as well.
People are going to speculate so much.
Yeah, it's going to be weird. So either everyone nominates themselves, or it's going to be a few, and then if everyone nominates for a handful, which those would be the ones that are going to leave probably. So yeah. But we'll see. We probably won't even know about that until September or something. Well, we'll talk about that later, I guess. Battery's almost gonna die. So I think that's that. At 10%. Oh yeah, and then let's talk about the concerts that were also gonna happen. So on November 8th, it's gonna be 15th anniversary. It's gonna be over at Oryx Theater. And then next day, on the 9th, is going to be Kojin's graduation concert. And then on December 23rd, it's going to be Chihi's graduation concert, also at Oryx Theater. And then the day after that, it's going to be Christmas Eve. That's going to be the NMB Christmas Party 2025. So
just like Nagisa.
yeah, glad they're bringing that back. Because the first one they did call it First Christmas Party, which implied okay, it was going to be a second or a third or whatever. But they didn't do it last year. So I guess like every other year they'll probably be doing this cadence.
Yeah.
Also, because Chihi's graduation concert is first, that means there'll be no Chihi at the Christmas concert. So we'll be all.
Oh, she'll do a surprise.
It's a real Christmas present.
She'll do a surprise appearance as Santa, like Nagisa did.
No, Nagisa will come back as Santa.
Yeah.
No, but it's surprisingly early that they announced all this, which is good because Chihi's is on a fucking Tuesday.
Yes.
So people should adjust their schedules.
Yeah. A good thing, I guess, with the 8th anniversary in Koji, it's on a weekend, Saturday, Sunday. So
but they had to push it to November.
Yeah. Probably because like there's expo bullshit still going on through October. But yeah, that's all the announcements. So yeah, we'll probably do more speculation and shit.
Everyone thought it would be a shuffle, but it's kind of
like
a shuffle.
Half shuffle.
Kind of a shuffle. Effectively, it is a shuffle, but
it's also
there's
not.
no clear destination for everyone.
Yeah, and I still thought that there was no need for all members to appear on stage.
Yeah.
During that day.
Well, it was a lot of. I mean, I think that was also just for selling more tickets because it was a fucking Thursday, so they didn't sell out.
Misaki waved at me when she walked off the stage.
Oh.
So that was worth it for me because it was close enough for her to see. So.
The most important part of the concert.
Yeah. They should have done Miyokuri at the Kokoten concert.
They did Miyokuri at previous Zepp concerts, like in 2021 and 22, I think. Because it didn't sell well during COVID times.
No, 2021 did sell well because I couldn't fucking win that one. 2022 didn't sell well because it was at Grand Cube and it was in the middle of the week.
No, there was the summer concerts in addition to the...
Well, that one I couldn't win tickets for, so it did sell. I think it was other...
because of the Miyokuri.
Yeah. No, it was beforehand. But maybe the Tokyo, I'm not sure how those are selling. Probably not good, so maybe they'll add Miyokuri to that, so we can look forward to that. But yeah. Okay. So is that it? Got anything else we should talk about? Battery's about to die.
I think that's
That's it. All right. Yeah, that's been it for all the recap of all the concerts and news for the past month. So yeah, thanks for joining us and listening to the podcast. You can subscribe to the channel on the YouTube or on your podcast platform of choice. And leave a comment in the comment section. We'll read that if there's any comments in the next podcast. And we'll see you again next time. Peace.